like everyone else, you want to learn the way to win, but never to accept the way to lose. To accept defeat, to learn to die is to be liberated from it. So when tomorrow comes, you must free your ambitious mind and learn the art of dying.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Sean Fit, and I'm back with some more boxing, man. Before we get into our content today, make sure y'all do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button, and make sure y'all leave some love in the comment section for me, man. Look, Lomachenko versus Jorge Linares is this weekend. It is fight week officially, man. You know what I love about this fight and about Lomachenko's career. I'm definitely a fan of Jorge Linares too, but Lomachenko, the direction this guy's headed is historical, man. He's definitely a futuristic fighter. This guy's going after the greats. He's going after the best. He's going after a crazy legacy, man. He don't care about the money. He cares about the legacy and just being one of a kind. That's what I love about Lomachenko. His fighting style, his mindset, his attitude, his approach to everything he do in life is different. Jorge Linares is his next opponent. What are we looking at coming up to this bout, man? We got the two. How do they match up? Lomachenko has 11 fights. This will be his 12th bout compared to Jorge Linares, very much experienced pro bouts. At 47 fights, it would be his 48th fight. 10 wins, 1 loss for Lomachenko at a 73% KO ratio. 8 out of 10 wins are knockout. The thing about Lomachenko's knockouts is that some of his opponents have quit. You can knock out opponent, you can have the ref stop the fight, the corner stop the fight, or you can have the fighter stop his fight. He might not come out the corner, and that's what Lomachenko's opponents have been doing, man. His nickname is High Tech, and he shows that in the ring, the Matrix, man. The guy's crazy with it. WBO champion at super featherweight compared to Jorge Linares' 47 fights, 44 wins, 3 losses, 0 draws, 27 KOs with a 57% KO ratio. Lomachenko has a higher KO ratio, but he has also a lot less fights. But he has decent competition for the fights that he has in those 11 bouts. So that's something to look at and take into consideration as well. Both of these fighters are in their 30s. Lomachenko just turned 30 years old in February, and Jorge Linares with 32-year-old age difference. So it's a two-year age gap between the two. Lomachenko southpaw stance, Jorge Linares orthodox. These two different in height just by a small margin. Lomachenko is 5'7", Jorge Linares is 5'8". Out of Oxnard, California is where Lomachenko resides. Tokyo, Japan is where Jorge Linares resides. Reach is definitely a factor in boxing, man. If you got a reach and you know how to use it, that could definitely play a part in how the fight turns out. So we look at the reach, and Jorge Linares definitely got the reach advantage with a 69-inch reach, and Lomachenko at 65.5-inch reach, man. It's crazy, man. Looking at this fight and how it would play out can play out in so many different ways, and each way it kind of leans towards Lomachenko, because in my eyes he's more of a complete fighter, man. Lomachenko is very calculated fighter. He doesn't take breaks from working on his opponent, man. Some fighters they do a lot of 1-1-2, you know, throw a couple combinations, then they wait on their opponent to do something. They might pace around and then come back in, but Lomachenko is always working. The guy is calculated. He knows what he's doing. Superior foot movement, fighting on angles, hardly ever just throws one punch. Very explosive style, extremely balanced at all times, and balance in the fight game, MMA, whatever you want to talk about, is very, very important, man. He's very skilled with using his entire body as a weapon. Feet, hips, head movement, skilled with both hands. I gotta emphasize the skill with both hands, because some guys only have a jab. Some guys, like maybe Deontay Wilder, he depends on that right hand, that explosive fucking nuke of a right hand. He depends on that, though, you know. That's how he wins most of his fights. But Lomachenko uses everything as his arsenal. He's good at fighting on the inside and the outside. Boxing IQ is crazy, and his work rate makes opponents quit. They do not come out the corner, man. That says a lot about the guy, man. I think it was the last 4 opponents, especially your boy Rigondeaux. Where the hell he at? Alright, back to it, man. He got less fights, but not bad competition, man. Going for 3 world titles in 3 different divisions, man. That's a great outlook for the mindset and the goals of a guy like Lomachenko. And other people should follow up in his footsteps, fighting the best, going after the best, going after that legacy, because the money will be there. You know what I mean? Secure the bag, of course, but definitely secure that legacy as well. Great reflexes, crazy instincts, understands every position he is in that ring. In that square circle, there's not a footstep, there's not a position. He's not understanding where he's at all times. He knows from what angle he can throw what punch, and if you got your hands a certain way, your feet a certain way, he can react to that accordingly, man. He's never confused. He's always looking like he knows where he's at in that ring. He's very comfortable in that ring, man. That's why I rock with Lomachenko in his fight, man. He doesn't like to be in the clinch or in the corner. Like, you never see him against the ropes. You never see him clinching up. If you watch him and Rick Indiao fight, he always yanked out of the clinch. Man, let me work. That's what his mindset is. Like, what are you doing, holding? I'm in shape. Let's fight. That's what we train for. That we train damn near 8 months for, or 8 weeks for. Let's box, man. Man, when we come into the fight game, man, it's a certain mindset you gotta approach it with. You know, if you taking all this time out to work your ass off and train hard, you gotta show that, translate that into the ring. You see a lot of guys do things in training camp that they never do when they get inside the ring. It's like, what the fuck? They look good in the media workouts, they look good in all the shadow boxing and all that stuff, but when they get in the ring, it don't show up. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko has great combination punches. He go from the head to the body with ease. He hit at angles. Elite boxing tactics. Great at controlling the pace and making fighters fight his type of fight, man. My guy Linares, Jorge Linares, definitely. When I seen Jorge Linares' highlights on YouTube for the first time, I'm like, who is this guy? This guy's awesome. This guy's badass. So I started following him on Instagram, man, and from there on, just impressed with his work, man. But I don't think he's as complete as a fighter as VASYL Lomachenko, and that's my honest opinion, man. Very fast combination puncher, not as calculated as Lomachenko. Has very competitive fights against lesser opponents than Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is that the fighters that he fought in the past are not good as Lomachenko, and those were competitive fights. So I can only imagine coming up against a guy that won't make the same mistakes that his other opponents had, and those other opponents were able to land on Jorge Linares with ease, you know what I mean? So I can only imagine what Lomachenko is going to do. Good at fighting opponents who stand right in front of him, man. So if you got an opponent that's right in front of you, Jorge Linares will take advantage of that, throw multiple combinations, very fast combinations. He throws hard, sometimes. So I seen him land, solid shots on his guys and fast shots. So it makes a difference. But I don't think Lomachenko is going to stand right in front of him. So we'll see how that play out. Great work rate at times. Combination punching very well. He can be hit. I seen him get hit by the last guy, Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell was laying some good shots on him. Luke Campbell's nowhere good as Lomachenko. He even said it in one of his interviews with the UK crowd interviewer. It seems like Jorge Linares' skin is very weak. Seems like it's easy to be punctured, like he bleeds easy, he breaks easy. So that's something to look for, because damn sure the punch output that Lomachenko gives will definitely cut you if you allow it to, man. He has decent power, not devastating power, but he can be put on his back foot. So Lomachenko coming with that pressure and them angles, I can see Jorge Linares backing up and starting to box a little bit more. He comes forward a lot, but I see him as a person that he's not as complete in the ring to know how to adjust that fast. You know what I mean? If you allow him to adjust, he will. But Lomachenko don't even give you that time in there to do that much thinking. So Luke Campbell was able to land some big shots on my man's. Luke is a decent fighter. I wouldn't say he's as skilled as Lomachenko, like I said before. Linares realizes how skillful Lomachenko is. He even said it in one of his interviews. He said the guy is good. He's fast. He's skillful. He's smart in the ring. He says Lomachenko is vulnerable to the power jab and to his body. So that kind of gives you an idea Linares' game plan. Throw good, solid jabs, go to the body. You're definitely going to have to go to the body to Lomachenko, and you're going to have to hit perfect shots. You can't slap your shots, man. If you get to land shots on a skillful guy, land them fuckers perfect like a Earl Spence, man. That's how he's taking out good opponents, because he's hitting the guy with like damn near perfect shots to the body and then to the face. He don't think he will come towards him. He think he'll try to box him. I don't think that. I think VASYL Lomachenko is going to do what he does, man. He works. He goes in there to outwork you, to be the matrix, to hit and not be hit, to be the sweet science of the sport, man, to be the next level. He's not going in there to just play around with you and see who can make it to the final bell. He's trying to outclass you in every way, shape, or form, show you that there's levels to this game of boxing, man. This is definitely a fight that I'm looking forward to. One of my favorite matchups this year. So many matchups in the last year or two, and this year that's been crazy. And this is one of them. This going down in the history books is one of the fan-friendly fights, man. Fan-friendly matchups that put on a show, and we're gonna be proud we was around to watch this shit, man. I can't wait to see how VASYL Lomachenko and Jorge Linares match up, speed for speed, wit for wit. Who y'all think gonna win this fight? I got VASYL Lomachenko, man, and I think he's about, I say about 60-40 or 65-35. I mean, yeah, 65-35, but definitely leaning towards VASYL Lomachenko. How do I think he gonna win? It's probably TKO. I don't think he's gonna. He could knock him out clean. I can see him, because Linares makes a lot of mistakes and he does get hit clean. So he can. Anyway, it's so many. It's open. The options to lose for VASYL to win is open, man. There's no solid way he can win on. I don't see him going the distance. I don't see this fight going the distance. How y'all think it's going to play out? Leave y'all thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Love, hate, whatever you like to display. Do your thing, baby. It's your boy Sean Fit, and I'm out this piece. Hey guys, thanks for watching my videos. If you want to support my channel and earn a little cash for doing so, please download the app located in the description box. You'll get $5 right away and cash back every time you shop at the selected stores below. Don't hesitate. Earn some money. Thanks for the support. Peace out.